Alright, so in my past videos, right, I know for a fact I was talking about how the Beyblades look. I remember I was specifically talking about how I liked Orion and Eagle and Sagittario and Libra. I know I said that. So this is the official ranking video right here. We ranking every Beyblade in the Metal Fight series. So my whole research that I was doing, because I ain't watched the show in who knows how long. So I went through a list, right? I forgot how many duplicates were actually in this show. Like, you know how many times freaking Capricorn or Scorpio pops up? There's like 7 different, or Dark Gas, there's like 7 of them. So I'm just grouping them all into one. You'll see it in the video. Okay, so also I'm gonna be grouping them by name instead of by like the wheel. So instead of Blitz Unicorno and Ray Unicorno, it's just gonna be straight just Unicorno. You'll see it. Also, I'm going strictly by the Beyblades shown in the show, so that means no movies, no manga, no comics, no extra stuff, no extra scenes, no, just strictly from what I've seen in the show. Also, if you enjoyed this video, you already know, like the video, subscribe, and put on notifications because I'm going to be uploading a lot of ranking videos in the future. Okay, so to start off this ranking, at number 46, we have Northern Cross. I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot this Beyblade even existed. Like, looking at the name, I didn't even know what that was. But this Beyblade was used by 2 different people. The one dude from Team Desert Blaze and freaking Madoka. I forgot she even used the Beyblade at one point. And this Beyblade is at number 46, the very last place for so many reasons. First off, it just looks horrible. It's just like the most basic Beyblade you've ever seen. There's no like features that make it like distinct. It just looks horrible, I'm not gonna lie. Also, she used this Beyblade in a fight with Yu and Kiyoya. And this makes me so mad because this is back when Yu was actually intimidating. This is when he was actually crazy. Yu bodied Kenta, Benkei, and Hikaru and went toe-to-toe with Kiyoya in the span of like 5 minutes. It took him no time at all. Like, this is when he was actually good. Then he got written, like, it's basically like he got written off the show. He went from this to getting bodied by Team Garcia. Like, come on, bro. So low-key, I ain't got nothing else to say, but this Beyblade just ugly. Alright, so moving on from that monstrosity, we have Hydra. See, for these first couple ones, it's going to be a common theme. I don't really have nothing to say. It's just a basic Beyblade. And this one was used by Kenta, and I think it was destroyed by Doji in Metal Fusion. It was like here for like 1 episode or 2. It's not important at all. So we going to move on already. And at number 44, we have Gasher. See, this one right here, it doesn't even look that bad. You want to know the reason why I had this at 44? It's because of the dude who used it. That little crab dude, Krabby Krab, all he would do was just say Krabby Krab. I remember him and Jenka was on some beach. And I think he beat Jenka, actually. I don't know. It was something stupid. I think he, like, tricked him. I just remember I was so young and I just hated this dude because all he would say was Krabby Krab. It was so annoying. Really, all the Beyblade is just a red energy ring and then Gasher. I mean, like, the fusion wheel doesn't really look that cool. It's just a basic little red Beyblade. Okay, so the basic Beyblades are going to continue. So next we have Phoenix at number 43. This Beyblade was used by Jenka's dad, and it's just a red Beyblade again, or orange, I guess. It just finished. I don't know. I think a lot more people like this more than me, but it just doesn't look that. It just looks like a Beyblade. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. It doesn't really have any features either. So, it's going to be like this for a couple of minutes. Alright, but next up at 42, we have Capricorn used by Klaus? I always mess Santa Claus, remember from the last video. Santa Claus and the dude with the lollipop. I don't know his name, but I didn't like him either. He didn't even do nothing wrong. I just don't like him. I can't even remember his name. See, but this is a step up, because this one actually says Capricorn, like, on the energy ring. So, I'll take that. It's a step up. At number 41, we have Orso. And I'm pretty sure this one was used by that dude on the Russian team who fought Jenka. So, I will say, this face bolt on this Beyblade actually looks pretty tough. I won't lie. It's tough. It's just the color of the energy ring. I don't even know what color that is. It looks like a mix of burgundy and brown. And that's not a good mix, so I just don't like it. Ranking next to that at number 40 is Gravity Destroyer.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Alright, I had to take a pause on that, let people go to the comments. Now come back, we have the real number 40, which is Herculeo. I think there were multiple, but the one I remember is the one from Team Garcia. See, but this is where we start stepping it up a little bit. I like the fusion wheel on this one. I like the design of it, and the face bolt looks pretty tough. But the only thing is, the contrast of the blue face bolt to the red energy ring doesn't even match at all. So that's what's bringing this so low. And there's just better Beyblades in general. At number 39, we have Beelzeb. I ain't never heard of this Beyblade in my life. I guarantee you. Think of this Beyblade right now and tell me who uses it. Just tell me who uses it. Who is Kaiser?
Who the fuck is Tingus Pingus?
I was searching this out. I was like, what is Beelzebub? I've literally never heard of that before. Kaiser is a guy who was affiliated with Nemesis and Metal Fury and tried to stop the seasoned Bladers. I forgot what they're called. Legendary Blazers. Legendary Bladers from getting to Nemesis. Beelzeb. This Beyblade low-key ugly. Only thing I like is the face bolt. The face bolt is tough, but I don't like the energy ring. I don't like that color green. At number 38, we have Gemios or Gamio. I don't know. Gemios. See, this is one of them Beyblades that's just so forgettable. This one was used by that one set of twins. And they shared it. I don't remember anything from Metal Fusion. But this Beyblade, it doesn't look bad. The face bolt is tough. But it's just the combination of colors again. If you see the red and blue on the wheel, that's tough. That's so tough. But it's just, where did the yellow come from? Where did the yellow come from? That is what's throwing it off. Everything else looks fine. It's just, I can't get over that yellow. Alright, so I'm going to speed run through these next ones. At number 37, we have Wolf. I'm not going to lie, I just don't like Doji. At number 36, we have Scorpio. There's just too many of them. There's 4 or 3 or 2. I don't know. There's too many. Just show me one. That's why. That's why it's so low. That's literally it. And at number 35, we have Hades. This one was used by Pluto, and this is the dude that was absolutely meat riding Nemesis, whatever his name was. His name wasn't Nemesis, but the dude who controlled Nemesis. I don't know. He was meat riding him the whole Metal Fury. It was really annoying. Also, his Beyblade fell apart from the ceiling, and that messed up the whole little circle, which is why they couldn't seal Nemesis, and that's simply why it's so low. Beyblade don't even look bad. I just don't like the connection. Low-key, these people ruining the Beyblade. These Beyblades don't even look that bad. It's just the people. And I hold grudges, bro. Alright, so at number 34, we have Zarafa. This one right here, this is one of the only Beyblades I would say, it kind of looks ugly. Just a little bit. It looks a little ugly, but it's Deshayan, the person who uses it, that's carrying it. That's literally it. That's just it. It's just Deshayan was carrying this Beyblade. At number 33, we have Pisces. I actually love this Beyblade. The color of the energy ring, I don't know what that color is, but it looks tough. It looks like a mix of whole different stuff. Also, the face bolt, which is a shark, love that too. And then it's actually not a basic fusion wheel. It's one of them. I don't think it's flame. I think it's called thermal. That's what it's called. This one, it's pretty good. It's just all around good Beyblade. This one would be if I was ranking this in tiers, this would be B tier. It's pretty good. Coming in at number 32, we have Jupiter. This is actually one of the Beyblades I had in real life. It's actually the first one on this list so far that I had in real life. And I love this Beyblade. The color of the energy ring, it's always the color that gets me. It's the color of the energy ring. That little purple, that light purple looks so tough. Plus, matched with the purple on the face bolt, it's crazy. Also, I like how the I like how the energy ring matches with the fusion wheel. Them little dots, little circles where the bolts are, that's tough. You can't lie, that's tough. At number 31, we have Lacerda. See, now this Beyblade right here, this is one of the only times where color contrasting actually works. This little red on top, reddish pink, matched with the light blue, that actually goes together. Not like them other Beyblades. This one actually goes together. Plus, I like how they added a design to the fusion wheel. That's tough. This is just good Beyblade. Alright, so next to number 30, we have Nemesis.
What?
I know if I was following the trend in this list, this would be ranked so much lower because of the whole backstory and all that. But I'll have to say, this Beyblade looks so good. But I know I'm about to get hate for putting it this low. See, the face bolt on this joint is so detailed. You can see each individual, like, first strand. Plus, it also has a dragon on top. I think that's a dragon. I don't know why there's a dragon on top. Then the blacked out energy ring, the little black and purple energy ring, so tough. That little color contrast, so good. Also, the fusion wheel has eyes on it. What fusion wheel do you know has eyes on it? It's got a whole face. But again, it's got to be this low because it's the main antagonist, bro. Main antagonist of Metal Fury. I can't put it that high. And number 29, we have Serpent. Now this Beyblade right here, I love this one. The fusion wheel looks tough. The face bolt is tough. And the green energy ring is tough. It's just a good Beyblade. It's just a good Beyblade. I mean, like, you cannot tell me that this joint does not look tough. I will say, I wish it looked better while it was spinning, because you can't even tell what the fusion wheel looks like. But that's it. Coming in at number 28, we have Bull. And this one ranks so high because of its spin track. I don't know what it is. I just absolutely love spin tracks. While it's spinning and you got the little bottom part at the under the fusion wheel, that's so tough. Any Beyblade with a spin track is getting ranked higher. I probably missed some in the bottom, but who cares? Also, Ben K is just a great character, bro. That's it. Next, we have Quetzalcoatl. I definitely didn't say that right. See, this Beyblade has so much potential. It has so much potential. I'm pretty sure the fusion wheel being that large has something to do with the Beyblade. I'm pretty sure it has like a lot of defense. I think the dude who has it explained that. It's just, that's the reason why. The fusion wheel is huge. Like, why? Like, everything else is perfect. It could look so tough. It's just the fusion wheel is just a little bit too big. See, I'm definitely about to get hate for this one. At number 26, we have El Drago. I get it. This is a lot of people's favorite character, Ryuga. But it just don't even look that good. I mean, I like how the energy ring mixes with the fusion wheel. So, like, it's not really, like, if you got the Beyblade in real life, I'm pretty sure there's no energy ring. It's just only fusion wheel. I like that it's made of, like, rubber. To, like, in real life, this Beyblade is tough. In the show, it don't really look like it just, I don't know. It's the colors. I ranked it this high because, I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's just the Beyblades above it look better. But y'all can go crazy in the comments over that. At number 25, we have Lynx. I've always been a fan of this Beyblade, even if I can't even remember the dude who used it. I'm pretty sure it's Johannes. I just never can remember his name. I can picture him though. It's just, this Beyblade looks tough. I love how the fusion wheel, right? Stay with me. Look at the top right and the top left of the fusion wheel. Does that not match the ears of the Lynx on the face bolt? That's tough. That's tough. Plus the yellow for the color of the Lynx. That, like, it just, low-key, whoever designed this Beyblade need a raise. Show Ben did, but they need a raise. Coming in at number 24, we have Lero. And I'm pretty sure this was used by Zio. I think that's his name, Zio. I can't remember who used it. See, if you ask me what is in the middle, what is the face bolt, I can't even tell you, but it looks tough. Can't even tell you. I love the gray because it contrasts with the face bolt perfectly. Everything, it just goes together. And the energy ring also just looks so tough. The little lines in between, it probably goes with whatever a lira is. I don't know what a lira is. I don't care. I like it. I love the energy ring. See, now we at the halfway point, so we gotta start off good. At number 23, we have Gil. I might be the only one with this opinion, but that light blue and that light green look good. That joint looks so tough. And then the little light green on the fusion wheel, I'm pretty sure that's Ray, because yeah, it's whatever Stryker has. That's tough. I can't even tell you what's on the Facebook, but who cares? Next we have Uranus. And by name, I thought I knew what this Beyblade was. Then I looked who used it, never seen this dude in my life. He's in the Nemesis Bladers. He looks familiar a little bit, but not really. I still don't know who he is, but it's alright. This Beyblade looks tough though. I love the fusion wheel, how it like overlaps. That's a tough design. Plus the energy ring is like above it all. And then the face bolt, the little two-face, that's tough. At number 21, we have Virgo. This is another Beyblade I had in real life, and I don't know what it is about that fusion wheel, but Eagle also has it. I just love it. I think it's the little lines on the side of it, like the engraves. I don't know. I just love this fusion wheel. Also, the little yellow on the energy ring looks tough. But what in the world is on that face bolt? I don't know nothing about constellations or astrology, but I can't even like tell you what's on. Like, I don't know what that is. Some of y'all might disagree with this opinion of why it put so high, but it's the fusion wheel. It's just fusion wheel, and I just like the character. Got his name Chao Shin, something like that. I don't know. I got bad opinions. A lot of people said that in the other videos. I just got bad opinions. At number 20, we have Ionis. I don't remember. It's the dude I called Ness in the other video. That one that kept spamming PK fire. But this Beyblade right here, first off, we're going to start off at the fusion wheel. I like it. I don't even know the name. I don't think any other Beyblade shares this fusion wheel. I don't know, but I like the little ridges in it, the little curves. I love that. Next, the complexity of this is so tough. You have the face bolt, right? I don't know what that is. An ox? I don't know. But the horns, and then look at the energy ring. If you tilt your head to the side, both sides, you can see it has the horns on both sides. That's tough. I love that connection, and that's why it's ranked as high. At number 19, we have Bixus, and this is when we start getting to the Beyblades with zero flaws. Truth be told, I don't even know what a Bixus is. I don't know if that's a real, has some separate meaning or something to do with time, but I love that it was incorporated into this energy ring. This might be like the best designed energy ring in the entire show. I love this. I also love the fusion wheel. I think that's Flame. Yeah, because it shares it with Libra and Sagittario. I love that. Also, I don't know if this is the actual name, but I call these Tornado Beyblades. They should have made so many more. The ones with the really long spin tracks. I feel like they should not have did it at the end of Metal Masters. Because then I think it came up one time with Kenta at the end of Metal Fury. That's it. We should have had so many more of these. At number 18, we have Aquarium. Now, this is going to be another one where people are going to say my opinion sucks. But Hikaru is one of my favorite characters. I remember I said that in the very first video I made, and Ryuga low-key murdered her. But I don't care. I just like the idea of Aquario. Like a Beyblade based off of straight water. I just like that. You're going to notice that farther in the video. Also, I like the color scheme. I like the dark blue on the outside mixed in with the light blue on the inside. It's just tough. At number 17, we have Befall. I think this Beyblade looks so tough, but I can't explain it. Like, the complexity of it really isn't that much. Like, they had the colors on the energy ring for the peacock, but other than that, I think I just like the color. I think I just like peacocks. I might just like the animal peacock. As some of y'all could already tell, I make these videos off of just straight how I'm feeling. This day when I rank this, I must have been feeling shiesty. But I'm sticking with it. I agree why it's up here. A lot of y'all might not, but I agree why it's up here. I just can't explain it. It just looks good. See, I definitely had this mixed up. This one right here, this was used by Zio. Lyra was used by Toby. That, I remember now. I actually had this Beyblade, and I completely lost it. I remember I lost the energy ring and never could put it back together because no other energy ring fit the fusion wheel. So I don't know. I just couldn't use it. But that light blue on the energy ring, I really wish I did not lose that. I love how it's like, if you look, it's like little tiny circles. And I might be going crazy, but it looks like, to me, think of one of them little bracelets that people be having. The little ones with the beads. That, it looks like that, but with an energy ring. And that's tough. Also, the face bolt, the little two-face, that might be the best one in the whole show. At number 15, we have Kronos. This is another Beyblade, once again, that I had in real life. And I never lost with this Beyblade. Not one time. That's also why it's just high. I like how the fusion wheel is like one little thin fusion wheel at the bottom stacked on top of one on top. That might be crazy, but if you've held this or like seen it in real life, it looks like it has like a layer that droops down. So it looks like it's like stacks on top of it. I also like how the energy ring matches the purple on the face bolt. It just looks like an all around. And this one looks unique. It's not like the other ones, because this one, the fusion wheel, since you have to stack the energy ring like kind of on top instead of like in it, like in the middle of it, it's kind of more on top of it. I just like the design. It's unique. That's why it's higher than the other ones. They all look good. At number 14, we have Ares, and I know I'm gonna be fighting for my life with this one. First off, I really like the color scheme with this one. That little dark pink, light red mix, I love that. Plus, I don't know why those arrows are on the energy ring, but I am not complaining. I mess with that heavy. They also dropped the blacked out version of Ares, and that right there, I wish I would have had that as a child. I would have went crazy. But what keeps this so high, it just looks so put together. I don't know how to explain it. It just looks so clean. Like the other ones, they look clean too, but this one looks slick. Like imagine one of your friends at school. I know as a child, we all had that one dude that was like, they got everything, every toy, like he had a big house, all that. I feel like this Beyblade embodies that. I don't know. Look, this Beyblade is like the rich kid you had at your school. It just looks expensive. Like I feel like in the Beyblade universe, if you had to like auction Beyblade, this one would be expensive. I don't know why. I'm hoping this makes sense. It's like the rich kid at your school.
Partip redact. What? A partip redact scavern. What are you talking? Raverdent scavern. Kashmirga.
At number 13, we have Orion. See, as much as I was rooting for Chris in my other videos, Orion did not scratch the top 10. See, I know I said a while ago that I did not know much about constellations, but I do know a lot about Orion. Not a lot, I just see it almost every day. So when I saw in this Beyblade the 3 dots on the face bolt along with the 4 in the corners, that like blew my mind. I never thought that this Beyblade would be that complex. As a child, I didn't even realize that. I was low-key stupid. I didn't even know Beyblades were based off a constellation. But when I realized that, that's what propelled my love for Orion. But besides the 4 dots in the corner for the stars, I don't really like the fusion wheel. It's tough. Phantom is tough. I haven't seen it with any other Beyblade, I don't think. But I think because it only fits with Orion, though. But besides the little 4 corners, it doesn't really look that good, but that's what carries it. The constellation. Also, I don't really know what color the energy ring is, but I mess with that. At number 12, we have Leon. See, I'm going to bring this up again. This is another one of them Beyblades that look like the rich kid at your school. Something about this Beyblade just looks expensive. I don't know. It looks like it's made of gold. Like the little corners, the 3 corners right there, it looks like that's pure gold. I know like the color of it might not, but like just looking at it, you don't like even the crown. The lion has a crown. That's how you know this is expensive. Also, I like the way this one looks in the show. Not Metal Fusion. everything but Metal Fusion. I don't know. It looked kind of like the spin track and the tip looked skinny, but I think they perfected it in Metal Fury and Metal Masters. Alright, so I'm going to put the next two rankings together. At number 11, we have Sagittario, and breaking the top 10 is Libra. I put these together just because of the similarities between each other, but I love these Beyblades. The Flame Fusion Wheel is one of my favorites in the entire show. I love the yellow for Sagittario and the green for Libra, and the spin tracks, yo. Sagittarius spin track is so tough. I love how it's like three separate little arms, not arms, but you know what I'm trying to say, three separate little pieces. And he actually uses it in the show. That's why I like when spin tracks are actually referenced and used in the show. I'm gonna say this again. These two Beyblades just look so clean. I don't know what it is. It's like the fusion wheel is just so shiny. Especially if you've ever seen this Beyblade in real life, it is just so shiny. It looks just so clean when it's all put together. And in the show, I like the way it looks while it spins, because the spin track is thin and it looks like a little spinning top. I know that's basically what Beyblades are, but a little tiny, look, thin spinning top. At number 9, we have Kerbex. This is one of the most unique Beyblades in the show, strictly because of its fusion wheel. I don't think it has an energy ring. I think it's mixed within the fusion wheel. But the design of this Beyblade, the uniqueness of it, the power of it in the show, it just all gets put together. It's just, this would be the first S tier Beyblade. I don't even gotta say too much. You already know why it's up this high. At number 8, we have Pegasus. I know it's anticlimactic to have the protagonist in the top 10, but Pegasus, especially Galaxy Pegasus, just looks so clean. The combination of the red and blue while it's spinning just looks so good. Also in Metal Masters, I feel like the designers of the show made it perfect. The way it spins and like the design of it while it's spinning, I just love that. I've always loved that, even as a child. It just always like stood out to me. I don't know why. I think the Pegasus in Metal Fury also looks amazing. I know I said I don't like big fusion wheels, but this one's different. This one's different. Coming in at number 7, we have Horusius. This Beyblade is used by Nile in Metal Masters, and this one is definitely slept on. Just look at the design of this Beyblade. The fusion wheel is just two small pieces, and they're actually really spaced out. See, I like that in particular because if you look at the energy ring, it's like the energy ring is part of the fusion wheel. That's tough. I love the unique Beyblades. This one, especially with the color scheme, that black, yellow, red, and green, it all just fits together. And it doesn't even look like a Beyblade to me. It just looks so unique. Just outside the top 5, we have Varieris at number 6. See, this is another Beyblade with no energy ring, and I love that they did that because it allows for the fusion wheel to change. Looking at this Beyblade, kind of reminds me of Rome. I don't know why. It reminds me of mythology too, like Roman mythology. But the way it switches between defense and attack, I love that. Like when he switches the fusion wheel to go to the shield, that looks so tough, especially while it's spinning. I actually had this Beyblade in real life and I loved it. It's just so out of the ordinary. Also, when you flip the fusion wheel upside down, the backside is actually red. And I like how they made it that detail. Now for our first entry in the top 5, we have Grand Cetus. I should have said the Grand Cetuses because it's actually 2 Grand Cetuses used by the twins in the British team? Where are they from? They're from like Greece, London? They're from Europe. I think it's just Europe. I actually have so much to say about these Beyblades, and we'll start with the energy ring. I love the design of the little waves on it. You could say that's not waves, maybe I just have a weird imagination. But the waves on it, I love the face bolt that is a whale with the little X. It reminds me of Laboon from One Piece, for those of you that watch that. It just fits perfectly. Also, you already know I mentioned this earlier, I love water Beyblades. Something about just it being incorporated with water, I just love that. Also, the spin tracks. In real life, I actually broke it and I got really sad because the spin tracks on this are so unique, and while it's spinning in the actual anime, you can see the spin track and see how it's under. It just looks so good. Also, what brings us up higher is that these Beyblades go together. Like in the show, when I know the girl's name is Sophie. I don't know the boy's name. But when they fight together, like I just like that these Beyblades actually are canon together. At number 4, we have Eagle. See, now I already mentioned this fusion wheel looks so tough. I think it fits Eagle perfectly. It kind of looks like wings. If you have a little bit of imagination, you can see it kind of looks like the wings of an eagle. Not the wings of an eagle, just wings in general. See now, the purple on this Beyblade, I love that they made it incorporated with an eagle. After Tsubasa fought Ryuga, and I guess I'm gonna just say he went on demon time after that, I love how they were able to use the purple of eagle to make it actually look dark. Like, it looked like an evil eagle. That sounds horrible. It just looked evil. And they were able to do that because of the Beyblade. Like, let's say Libra turned evil and they put purple around that. That wouldn't even make sense. But I love how they were able to make the connection with the purple of eagle itself and make it evil. That was just tough. I'm gonna use the same reasoning I did with Pegasus, but while Eagle is spinning, it just looks so clean. I don't know what it is. In Metal Masters, they really did that thing with the way the Beyblades spin. I'm pretty sure I'm like the only one who even pays attention to that, but it just always caught my eye. Now to start off the top 3, we're gonna start off strong, and we have Gravity Destroyer. See, this black and purple combo right here, chef's kiss, bro. That also combined with the fact I just like Knights. That's also why Variaris is ranked this high. I just like Knights. But all that combined with the fact that it can change its fusion wheel and bring out Medusa, that's, oh my goodness. I remember as a child, I guess I just had like a crazy imagination, but whenever I would battle my cousin because he had Gravity Destroyer, it actually felt like my Beyblade was getting, my Beyblade was getting frozen. I'm not gonna lie. See, look, I had a peak childhood, bro. But this is definitely one of the cleanest Beyblades in the whole show. And again, while it's spinning, that joint looked tough. See, as much hate as I gave Masamune in that one video, Unicorno is one of the best looking Beyblades in the entire show. That is exactly why we are bringing it up at number 2. It started off with Ray Striker, right? It looks so good with the Ray fusion wheel and the light blue energy ring, plus with the face bolt. But then when it switched to Blitz Unicorno, the Blitz fusion wheel with the little 3 edges looks so good. This is another one of them Beyblades I think looks so expensive. Like if they held an auction, this joint is definitely going at least $1 billion. Plus with the addition of the purple to it, it just looks so clean. The one thing I will say I would not bring up, it didn't catch my eye while it was spinning, so y'all are spared from that. But again, this is just an all-around great Beyblade. But as good as that was, it is not number 1. To end off this video, we're giving the number 1 spot to Tempo. In my opinion, I don't think this is a stretch. I think a lot of people agree with this. I love stuff that is incorporated with time. That's why in Black Clover, one of my favorite characters is the Wizard King. But incorporating that into a Beyblade, insane, bro. This is one of the strongest Beyblades in the entire show. Like, the only way they had to beat it was through plot. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of plot. But this is one of them Beyblades. I gotta say, this joint looked like it would cost over $1 billion. You see all the diamonds around it? The fusion wheel is low-key at the top. The way it sparkles, it looks like it's just made of straight real diamonds. I also love the face bolt, how it's like a clock. Plus, it has the Roman numerals on the energy ring. And that light blue, oh, it just fits so perfectly. And if you've ever held this thing in real life, this joint is heavy, bro. This joint is so heavy. But that's how you know it's just a straight tank, bro. This is one of the best. This is low-key the best Beyblade in the whole show. But hey, that's gonna do it for the video. Hope y'all enjoyed this ranking. If this does good, I'll continue to make some ranking videos. I'm gonna make them regardless. I don't care if this does good or not. This was a long video, so thank y'all for staying to the end. If you enjoyed, leave a like. And if you want to see some more, just hit the subscribe and turn on the notifications so you can click on my next video. But as always, stay safe, y'all.